Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 19. I am here, of course, on Ravenport, and working on Cathouse Farm. Whoa! And driving into poles. Ouch. Yes, some objects are rather solid. So yesterday was, today by the way is Monday. As of yesterday was sort of the official launch of the server, and all I have to say is, oh god, oh boy. No, actually, it was absolutely wonderful. I mean, absolutely wonderful. The people that came on were great. I mean, everybody got their farm, got down to doing things, people were helping each other out. You know, lots of friendly banter amongst the people on the TeamSpeak, and all in all, I gotta say, one of my best days in a Farm Sim game, and certainly my best of Farm Sim 19 so far. Yeah, it was great. Binks was on, Driz was on, Rappram was on. Oh, Tuggy, I'm sorry I missed you, buddy. I meant to mention that. Yeah, hopefully I catch up with you the next time you try to get on so we can get you a farm and get you started. Oh, now I forgot who I even mentioned was on. Anyway, there great bunch of people came on. Yeah, at one point I had actually 5 people on the server. So far the 6-slot server has served us well. But, yeah, like I said, amazing group of people. I had a great time. And it's really neat to actually get to chat with people in real time. You know, it's one thing to sit here and blah 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 away, and then you guys listen to it later. But yeah, it's entirely another to. Binks, is that your trailer still parked here? Bad boy. It's entirely another to get all the reacts in real time. Alright, now I'm here for the food of chickens. Yes, indeed. The one thing with the server is, it only pauses if absolutely no one is on. Then it, after, I don't know what amount of time, but a certain amount of time, the server will actually, you know, pause the game so that we're no longer going through time and such. Well, I think for a grand total from the time I turned the server on at about 6 o'clock yesterday morning. Oh, that's funny. Did you notice that the top opened and closed on the trailer beside me because I I had the chicken food there? That's pretty funny. Oh, wait a minute. Don't chickens eat barley? Oh, you doughhead. Chickens, barley. I harvested, I put over 30, I think 30,000 or 20,000 liters of barley into the train silo yesterday. Oh no. And now I just wasted that money buying wheat. Oh, I'm a silly bugger. Oh well. I'll try and remember. But, yeah, a big thanks to everybody that showed up. You guys were absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm looking forward to, you know, getting some good adventures going on this map. Or not necessarily this map, let's just say this server. I'm sure we're going to have some really, really cool modded maps and such come down the road as we go, so I'm sure at some point we'll be switching to something else. But for now, like I said, it seemed to be going really well. And it did seem like everybody was enjoying their time on the server, which is great. That's great. This is what it's for. You know, a way to show the people that have supported me for all this time that, you know, do like to try and give back and some fashion or other. Why are the speed limits so slow in this town? Man, 15 miles an hour. I mean, even for us Canadians that get to take advantage of the metric system where everything seems so much faster and bigger, and yeah, 15 is still too slow. Ah, there's our life off in the distance. See, I mean, I'm not sure. It might actually be 3 or 4 days later than when I logged in last. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that some of the things that can go on... now, withering is turned off, so nobody will lose crops by having... oh, look at that. I have 10 egg boxes. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, withering is turned off, so nobody's going to end up losing... boy, I'll tell you, it looks like they have a full load of wheat sitting outside their trough. I should clean that up, I guess. Oops, didn't want to go there. That's really steep. Oh well, we managed. Yeah, like for instance, from what I understand, your horses, I guess you'd call it level. Yeah, I suppose that's the best way to describe it. Your horse's levels will actually deteriorate if you don't carry out the wee tasks that you need to cause them to get better and higher level. So it's a good possibility that my horse's level is going up and down like a yo-yo. Okay. Now, what I actually need to do... drop. Oh, you bugger. Why did you feel you had to do that? Man. Now, hopefully it'll do the miracle hop and we'll all be good, but we know that doesn't always be the case, especially if you're 20 feet away from it. Gotta pretty much be dead on. Okay, that should do it. Are we gonna get a symbol? Are we? Are we? Oh, you bugger. No. Will this only go on the front? See, because it managed that well enough. I don't think this weight will hook on the back. What the heck? How could that be a thing? Let's try setting it on leveler ground. Okay. Now I believe these mods are, these weights are a part of a mod from the hub. So I don't know. Or maybe they're... I can't understand why they wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. You've just got to be a little further out than I thought, I guess. It seems the hitbox for the back is quite different than that for the front. Alright, we need to do some cleanup here. I just need to get in this thing so I can see. There we go. There we are. Alright, let's go see about doing some cleaning up. I didn't even check if my horse was out of... Oh, where am I going? I guess we can go this way. Sure. As long as we go around the outside edge of it. I got my whole field harvested. Man, it took a long time. It took like 3 game days. but that's okay. Alrighty. There goes the train. And I came close to hitting that thing a few times, I'll tell you. Wow, that's a big load of wheat. It's more than a full bucket. Holy smokes. I'm shocked. You guys. Here I'm paying big dollars to buy 2,000-liter buckets, and you've thrown 1,000 liters of it away. Wow, it's already starting to get dark, so we're almost at the end of another day. Whee! Good thing. Alright, it did take all of it. Wow. Very nice. So let's grab this last little bit. Can hear my horse. Zoop. Okay. Oh, we didn't get it. There we go. One way or the other, we're going to get that thing scooped. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that that edge raised so much. I might have to do a bit of... it's awfully close to my field. I don't know how much landscaping room I'll really have. But I would like to fix that up a bit. It's a little awkward, to say the least. So... Alright. Well, that was successful. They took all of it. Great. And how is the horsey fella doing? Well, he doesn't seem to have kicked anything out of his trough. Geez, maybe he's so hungry he's been leaning over the trough and eating the scraps. He still appears to have food, though, doesn't he? I don't know why it is that this loader, this is the small loader arm. Yeah, it will actually push the tractor right off the ground if you put it down all the way. I thought they were supposed to be measured so that the large ones would do that, but the small ones would pretty much come up even. Interesting. Of course, the other thing with having time go by when you're not here is if you have leased equipment and you come back and the server is 4 days ahead of where you were before, well, you owe 4 days worth of leases. And I think that might have given my buddy Driz a bit of a bite. I think he lost a little bit of money from having a big... Oh, somebody's coming on. Speak of the devil. Oh, come on. Synchronize. My goodness, it doesn't usually take that long. What's going on here? Come on, server. Well, I've never had this happen before. Of course it's got to happen while I'm recording. Alright, I'll pop back in a minute when we get this going. See you in a minute. Alrighty, so I'm back. I don't know what was going on there. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the server, I guess. But I logged out, logged back in, and we seem to be back in business. So, excellent, excellent. So that's the chickens dealt with. I'm just going to drop my weight off. That's probably a terrible place to do that. I thought it was a bit more level. There we go. That's better. Okay. And I'm going to flip the front bits off, and then we're going to grab the baler, I think. There we go. Now, I do have to check on the state of my horse. Yikes, I'm almost a little worried. Geez, I think we just about bent that shaft in half, didn't we? Yikes. Okay, let's roll. Now, let's have a little check on the horse. Chickens are now... Oh, they could take a lot of food, eh? Wow. Okay, it doesn't seem to have registered the fact that I did clean them, though. Alright, how are you doing? Wow, you're up to 13,000, eh? 26%. Daily riding, of course, is 0. So thanks for logging on yesterday, bud. I really had a good time with everybody on the server. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's alright, lad. I was, as I say, been looking forward to getting on and doing a bit.
Yeah, I think Rappram was on and played for, geez, like 10 hours straight.
Well, it was 5 o'clock in the morning here when I finally keeled over and gave up, and I think she was still going at that point.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I looked on the log this morning, and it was only for a period of about 3 hours last night when the server was actually empty.
There's a healthy server.
That must get, I'm thinking though, because it only pauses when there's no one on, I imagine if you have leased equipment, that could get ahead of you really fast if you didn't log on for a day or two, because 6 or 7 game days could go by.
Yeah, I kind of got caught out by that yesterday, but I have a cunning plan to avoid that now. I'm going to get some solar panels.
Oh yeah, well that would work, eh? Generate more money when you're not on even, so yeah, for sure. Alright, let's get our baling started.
How the Dexter and Co doing?
They're doing pretty good, actually, for a change. A nice change.
Good. That's good to hear, lad. That's good to hear. So I was hearing that even if you get granted contractor for whatever reason, and the person that grants that disappears, you can't get rid of that.
No, it doesn't seem like it. It kind of surprised me, even being logged in as admin, I can't change any of those things once people set them.
And until they get vehicle group switcher, that's going to be quite an issue. Talking of which, is there anything I can give you a hand with? I mean, I'm in to do a bit of harvesting, but if there's a job you could do with another driver, then I'm up for it.
No, I'm just actually baling up my straw before it disappears under all my weeds here.
Yeah, they grow at some rate, man.
All right.
We're on 1 times. Good lad, thank you.
There we go. Get our volume adjusted a little bit. All right, let's carry on through here.
One thing I was curious about, with all the mods that are in, with the server, do you still get the opportunity to enable or disable mods within that list?
I'm really not sure, but it's just not something I've tried yet.
Right, fair dues. No, the only reason I ask is with doing potatoes, I've actually had to change my trailer because the single axle was so unstable with the weight. I was just about coping it, and now I've got a twin axle. It's night and day, and I thought, oh well, they've really done that well, and that's without the more realistic. So yeah, quite impressed. But I also realise it's not everybody's cup of tea or coffee even.
Nice. Let's just get this turned about. And... come on. Yeah, I got as much wood into your trailer as I could yesterday. Unfortunately, it reached a point where every time I went to pull the forks out, it would flick wood out of the trailer because it was getting kind of full.
Yeah, I actually got about $3.5 for that, so that wasn't bad going. But I've got one trunk left. I've taken the stump out, which is usually the bit that causes problems. So I'll not be doing that again until we get something a bit easier to cope with these bigger trees. But I was impressed at how smooth it was when two of us are quite a distance apart and in this, geographically, but in the same area, and there was no lag or pinging or anything like that. It seemed to have made the improvement. I seem to remember it quite laggy the last time when I was close to other people.
Yeah, and oddly enough, it seems everybody's getting pretty close to the same ping. I mean, even Binks way the heck up in Poland, I think, is where he is, was getting under 60 milliseconds. So was Renee down in Texas. So, you know, and that's what I'm getting, and I'm 3,200 miles away from the server, actually, so.
Well, this is the worst ping I've had, and that's 63. And if that's the worst I get, I'll be very impressed with that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it worked out that way. That was rather a concern when I had to pick where I wanted the server from. So, glad everybody's getting good pings on it. It does seem to be fairly robust, other than that little whatever the heck happened there this morning.
Just blame me, that's the simplest way out. It's my fault, I'll take it.
Boy, I'm not getting as much as I had hoped off of here, that's for sure. We'll have to see how this progresses. Well, I think I have more weeds than I do straw, to be honest with you. And, oh, just look at that. Right on the money. Right on the money. It's kind of strange that the bales blink in and out of existence when I set them on the ground. And up we go. Well, we should do alright here. I guess I'm going to have to get something to pick these up. Yeah, more than likely we'll just grab one of the not auto loaders, but actual bale loaders and go that route. Oh, we're almost full again. Perfect. Out you get. There, it just happened again. I don't know if you guys can see that, if it's showing up, but yeah. It's kind of odd. Every time I unload a bale from the baler, just when it touches the ground, it'll wink in and out of existence.
Now that's intriguing you should mention that, because one source of hilarity for quite a while yesterday was Rappram managed to get a bale in the river and picked it up a number of times according to our readout in the cab, but you could still see the bale in the river, and it stayed in the river for quite some time until she poured it into her mixer, and then it magically disappeared. So however they're handling bales, I think they might need to have a look at that, because it's definitely doing weird things with her, and apparently with you too then.
Yeah, that's not normal behavior.
I believe they call it physics.
Well, I believe they'd like to call it physics.
Very true.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I probably just coughed loud into the mic. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get some of these bales done, because I gotta take me horse for a walk. He's had no exercise today. Well, I know the straw will hold out, but let's get to the end of this one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they definitely disappeared just for that moment, eh? Isn't that strange? Okay, well, let's go see about our poor horse, of course. And we still got all this grass to take down. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I hear you, horsey. So it takes 5 minutes each day to exercise these things properly. Why can I never... There's your gate. It's always hidden behind the tall grass. There we go. Good morning, sunshine. He's got a name? Really? There we go. Gotta really go for the center of this gate, I've noticed, otherwise he will get stuck. Alrighty, there we go. Come on, Taylor, let's go. Really? You're gonna get stuck there? Heck of a hit point, buddy. There you go. Alright. So give him his 5 minutes of exercise. Had to stop bailing to exercise my horse, because I understand if you don't do it every day that the experience level actually deteriorates.
Ooh, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what Renee was telling me yesterday. And right now he's up to about $12,000, so I want to keep on him.
Yeah, what? It was Lars, the guy who's the community manager, was saying that, yeah, you can, they're good money, but if you have more than one, the time required individually to get them up to speed rapidly will just eat into your playing time quite significantly, and that was actually part of the idea, because people are going on about just having a farm full of horses, and he said, well, you're not taking out of allowance for the amount of time you need to ride them, so good luck with that.
Well, yeah, it's 5 minutes of real time each day.
Alright, that's intriguing.
Geez, you sure you got a big enough potato field, buddy? Look at the size
You know
of this
the
thing.
leap before you leap number? I kind of didn't look, I just leapt.
Wow. Well, you probably make $1 million in potatoes.
Approximately 4,000 a trailer load of 14,000 litres, so yeah, money's not the best, but hey. There's lots of it. I think I'm just about getting halfway. Oh, hello. Just seeing a horse mysteriously running off into the distance. There's nothing on it apparently.
Oh, really? You can't see my avatar on top of the horse?
Not from this distance. All I see is this horse running away.
Lovely. And I wore my finest greens.
Well, I appreciate the effort. I think my harvester's going to fall apart before I finish it.
Yeah, I've noticed the maintenance on the beets and the potato harvester seem to be rather extreme. I think if I paid $250,000 for a piece of equipment, I'd expect to be able to do more than one field before I had to throw a ton more money at it, you know?
Well, indeed. Oh, hello. Right, I can see you now. That's actually quite cool. Because you're just on my horizon, riding through the trees. I'm very good with you.
Right on. Boy, I'll tell you, 5 minutes can seem like a long time to be riding these horses. So, oh well. Here we go. Oh, there's still a piece of log sitting there in the middle of the road. Let's deal with that, shall we? You stay here, buddy. I think he does, doesn't he? You will stay there? Okay. Let's go and see about moving this. There we go. Now we can go back and jump back onto Taylor and go home. Come on, buddy. There you go. I probably shouldn't run down the track, seeing as I'll probably not hear the train coming. Boy, do I have a lot of weeds. Man, do I have a lot of weeds. How did we do for horse riding? Alright, daily riding is 100%. He's worth 12,000 now. Good job, horse. Good job. Now I know you can actually ride in under the trough or over the trough, so we'll do that. Oh, come on. Don't slow down too soon. There you go. Okay. Now, of course, he won't be there. Where is he? Where the heck is he? There he is, because we got to give him a brush. No, that's it, apparently. Alright, well, good. That, whoop, takes care of the horse. Alrighty. I wonder how his water is. Let's just check that, shall we? Okay, he's got water, he's got a little bit, he needs straw, and he needs hay. Well, guess what? We do have straw. We can't pick it up yet, but we do have it. So, very, very good. Look at all these eggs. Wow. I wonder what the max is. I think next episode we'll make a point of selling the eggs. But that's going to do it for this one, I think. I'm going to continue with the baling and see if the Driz needs a hand, and we'll carry on from there. So thanks very much for joining me here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to come join us here on the server, if you're a Patreon sub, you have all the info you need. If you're not, well, then just email me. And there is a link to all of the mods that are required in the description below, as well as other pertinent information. So, with that, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. Ciao.